You're tuned into Wolf Tickets.
Check. It's Wolf Tickets Radio. What's up? This is Wolfgang Amadeuz. What's going on, people? You know what I'm saying? Live from the law that raws. Type of brother that'll find your IP address and pop in your job. Wolfgang Amadeuz. Yes. Hit your boy. Tweet me at AO2K, or you can, at WOLFTIX. Y'all know what time it is. We get into this topic right now. It's on World Star Hip Hop. You know, that's like the Bible now. Everybody go to World Star. They don't wake up and thank God for nothing. They just hit worldstarhiphop.com. That's pretty much what they do. And they also hit exclusiveinfo.net. You know what it is. But Wolfgang here, man. I just, saw my man Tattoo. He's on there doing his thing with was that Make It Rain TV. I'm like, Make It Rain? What's going on with all this tricking? Make It Rain TV. But it's a positive thing. Tattoo on there, man. They went to the county building in Watts, right over there off of 108th and Central. It was making it rain on the county recipients. They was giving out money to people, and I was like, that's positive. If I had dough like that, I'd be out there doing that too. That's a good thing. So, you know what I'm saying? The moral of the story is, looks could be deceiving. I'm like, make it rain. They had like stripper looking chicks, man, out there making it rain on the general population. And I was like, wow, that's what's up. But yeah, girl came up, she had a cute little baby. I was like, cool. Babe gave her like $50. She was very thankful, grateful. Then they went over there off of Grand and Broadway, man, that Arco, that janky Arco where you go there in the middle of the night. I've had to stop by there by the middle of the night and just, man, even me, man, I'm from the hood, and it's like, I ain't getting out. It's crackheads trying to wash your windows with dirty ass squeegees, and man, it goes down. You know what I'm saying? Dude selling weed in the back. You know what I mean? Got the 50 cent Swisher Sweets and them Garcia Vegas in the backwoods. You know what I mean? It goes down there, but they was there in the middle of the day, and they was giving people money. Here, y'all fill up your tank. Man, that's what time it is. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Tattoo, shout out to Make It Rain TV. You know what I mean? Y'all doing some good in the hood, and I like that. I appreciate that.
You have your busted ass black men that are broke and disgusting, and those are the ones that a lot of black women don't really want. So, and they're assholes too. Okay, so I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna get into why I think they're both assholes. All attractive black men are assholes. All successful black men that got a lot of money are assholes. They're assholes. They think, they're superior. They think that they can get any woman they want. They're always after the most bougiest hoe they can find. They don't really care about, having a real wife or anything. They get to it. I think all black men get to a certain age where they start looking for a wife. You know what I'm saying? They get to about their mid-30s, I think. That's when they start wanting to settle down and get married. That's usually how it goes. Yeah. Some black men do get married early on, but that's not the norm. The norm is black men get to that age where they don't want to be alone anymore. They know they're getting older, and then the little gang running shit ain't gonna work no more.
Right.
They usually about around their 30s, around their not late, but mid 30s. That's when they start really trying to act like they got some damn sense. And I just think that they're all assholes.
Wow.
Because, I think anytime a black man has any kind of success or anything, he automatically gonna be cocky and, treat women like they're objects or tools.
This sister, she seems a little hurt. I don't know. And then brothers, she's from North Carolina. She on YouTube, 53 likes, 272 dislikes so far. You know what I'm saying? I know World Stars is gonna blow it up, so she's gonna get a lot more hate mail, and people are already talking about it. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy though, but I think she's hurt, and she needs to get out of North Carolina maybe, and you know what I'm saying? Go get some brothers in New York or down south, or maybe Memphis or something. I don't know. But wow. Okay, all black dudes are assholes.
Okay. Unattractive black men, the busted ones that I'm talking about, the ones that's always talking about how they're going to treat you right, and they're going to do all these things. First of all, I think that a lot of unattractive black men are complete psychotic retards, okay?
Wow. Damn, wait. Whoa. Psychotic retard. I did a documentary. Now, let me shut up. Shout out. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, though, my documentary, if y'all don't know, I'm a filmmaker. And, it's coming soon. I'm not going to, I'll tell you about it. But for the most part, psychotic retards. I'm going to think about that one for a second. WolfTix Radio, exclusiveinfo.net. You know what I'm saying? Hit your boy. Facebook.com/holler@these. Twitter/AO2K or WolfTix. That's what time it is, y'all. I'm gonna get back into the sister. She's Miss Prophet 123 on YouTube, and she's going in on black people, black men. She said black men are assholes, and ugly black men are retarded psychotics or something. I don't know. Wow. Let's just get back to her though. Let me go ahead and play a little bit more. Go ahead, sister.
Being is because they're always after bougie women. It's like, why are you after bougie women when you are not all that cute? It's like, to me, and just from my perspective, because when I go to the club or go anywhere, the unattractive black men are always the ones up in the pretty girl face all the time, trying to buy her a drink, trying to buy her stuff. And I think it's pathetic, because you know she don't want to talk to you, first of all. She said pathetic. Second of all, why would you embarrass yourself like that?
Why would you embarrass yourself and not speak proper English? You said prophetic. She funny.
Well, she just played you, and she acting like she don't want you to talk to you, but you still steady standing over there trying to speak to her when it's clear that she rolling her eyes and doing all of that, and you know what it means. And black men, ugly black men, unattractive black men, they can get on my nerves with that crazy shit. They act psychotic. They're obsessed with pretty women. Mm-hmm. Absolutely obsessed with them.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's disgusting to me. It's like, and they the main ones buying them hoes in Hollywood and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Buying them hoes in Hollywood, huh?
They the main ones walking around with the model hoes that they know would never fuck with them if they ain't have no money. Right. And that to me just shows that you don't have no dignity, you don't have no self-respect, and you're lame, and you'll let a woman run all over you just as long as her face is pretty. Right. And that shit pisses me the fuck off.
Why?
And it's crazy to me, because I've been seeing so many unattractive black men single walking around by themselves. Why are you single for?
Yeah, why
There's
you single?
So many women out there.
Why? Why you single?
And then I watch them. See, and y'all understand. See, I'm smart. I watch people in action. I'm very smart, and I'm very I understand human psychology. I watch people.
Oh, okay. She's smart. She watches people. She's a peeping Tom. If she watches me, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's funny though. You know what I'm saying? She watches people. She's smart. That's one rule I learned. Like, if somebody say they something, normally what the hell? If they say they something, they ain't. Or you know what I mean? Like, you ain't got to say, "Oh, I'm cool. I'm a cool motherfucker. I'm cool." You little kid, you tell a little kid, "Yeah, I'm cool." They'd be like, "You ain't cool." But they don't even say cool. It's like, say, so, "Yeah, I'm smart. I'm smart." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, prove it. Like, your grammar, the diameter of your knowledge is the circumference of your activity and your speech. You know what I'm saying? Not saying she got to sound all, you know what I mean? Or, this is the Queen's English, blah, blah, blah. No, just put some facts behind it. But this is your opinion. I'm not mad at you. That's your opinion. This is why a lot of sisters, we ain't progressing, bruh. With a lot of these sisters, and it's a sad case, sad state of our race. The black people in America, the news is pretty much putting out this propaganda, just giving everyone else, showing the world we have excuses to exterminate us. You know what I'm saying? That's why they, it's no coincidence that the rise of like Facebook and YouTube and these camera phones in the schools, and just, man, black folks we wilding on we wilding this, and they showing it. Look at these niggas, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, you know what I'm saying? We learned it from the first nigga. I ain't gonna go into that though. But basically though, yeah, man. And then black men, black women can't even get along. This is like this. She just needs to get out of North Carolina and go find a quality brother somewhere, maybe in Texas or something. You know what I'm saying? Or get one of them African Ubuntu niggas or something. You know what I'm saying? I take care of you, bitch. I take care of you, bitch. You come to Nigeria. Let me be quiet. I'm making my point. I'm making my opinion known too. You know what I'm saying? This is funny though. Very, very entertaining. Very, very much so. WolfTix Radio. That's what it is. WOLFTIX. You know what I'm saying? You can tweet your boy at AO2K. And, this is on exclusiveinfo.net. And, yes, Wolfgang Amadeuz. That's the name. Yeah, on to the subject still. Black man, in her opinion. Miss Prophet 123. I reached out to her. I'm going to see if I can get her to call. I want to talk to her. She's 24 years old. She's a sister. She says, black men ain't shit. And, all black men are assholes. And then you got the rich assholes and the dirty, bad, ugly ones. Wow. Let's get back into it. Let me let you hear what she has to say. This is from the horse's mouth. From the horse's mouth.
How they interact with each other and stuff like that. So I know what I'm talking about, because black men, they really do act like, unattractive black men, they really do act like that. And successful, attractive black men, they're assholes. All black men are assholes, and that's why it pisses me off when I have like niggas up in my dang on inbox talking about, black women want thugs, they want this, that, and the third. Nigga, I done mess with all different types of black men, and they all assholes. So
wait, wow, I ain't trying to reflect or deflect what she said, but she just said, all black women. Some brother hit her on the inbox and said all black women want thugs, which is true. I think that's true. You have a type of brother who's successful, been to school, a so-called square, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And, you put like maybe 10 of them in one room, and then you got 10 sisters, of all different, backgrounds or whatever. You got 10 successful brothers or on their way to being successful, early 20s, maybe 25 or something like that. And, let's put one Ja Rule ass nigga in there, or one game ass nigga in there with a bandana. He ain't even really no thug either, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker ain't no real thug. He just, putting on a costume. That's pretty much what it is. But you put that brother in the game, in the room with them sisters. They watch all them sisters navigate to that thug ass, nothing ass, wannabe thug ass nigga. And that's the problem. I think that's her problem. The sister Miss Prophet 123. You pretty much, I think you attract bullshit because you about bullshit. So you attracting assholes because you are an asshole. I wouldn't talk to you like, if I'm in the club or if I just see you and I holler at you or whatever, and you got that mouth, that's just a turn off. You know what I'm saying? Not saying women, you gotta be, submissive or anything like that. Nah, not saying that, but just that mouth, that's not ladylike. That's our problem too. You know what I'm saying? We don't know our roles. Like, a lot of these cats are very effeminate and don't know how, because they were raised by a single woman and stuff like that. I was raised by a single woman, barely read by my pops, you know what I'm saying? No, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I don't hate none of them or hate my parents or nothing like that, but for the most part, my parents, my mom mainly raised me, and, I came out to be okay at least, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, maybe I started out a little soft, but that's just the upbringing. And I notice a lot of brothers now coming up, you more, you more, probably more act like your mom, if anything. But, you can shake out of that. And once you realize the game, because they pretty much want to effeminize brothers and make us less masculine, less of a threat, to the establishment. And then it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's a mental thing. And then, like I said, then you got a sister like her who, this is all bad. It is all bad. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, Miss Prophet 123, you got your opinion. I'm gonna get just a little bit more into it. I don't want to get too much into it though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna talk about it. I'll speak on it a little bit more, and let her say her piece. And I'm gonna move up a little bit because she gets to rambling and she's become blathering, kind of like what I'm doing here. I'll be on my wolf rant, but yeah, I'm saying I take a lot of time and give her what she has to say, and let y'all hear what she has to say, because a lot of sisters do think like this.
Shut the fuck up. You don't even know when to be embarrassed and be ashamed.
Wow.
Broadcasting your incompetence is shameful.
Think you talking about?
I can't handle my women. I can't handle this. I can't handle that.
Yes.
It's just fucking ridiculous. And also, I think
she was talking about
black men.
Wait, hold on.
Black men.
Yeah. She was talking about before that, just cats on YouTube and this and that, and then they can't handle their women, or they can't check their women, or they can't dominate their women, or they can't get good jobs, so they can't be better than a woman or something. But I don't think she really realizing the system. Cats come into the game I mean, even in school, they start us out. They pretty much set, pretty much people in general in the public schools, in my opinion, they set you up for jail, essentially. I got 2 little kids in school, and I'm peeping it, and I ain't been to prison, I've been to jail, and I see the institution, and I'm like, I think they setting kids up pretty much for jail. You know what I'm saying? Not like that, not saying that they all gonna go to jail, but just getting them conditioned. So the system is just jacked up. So brothers ain't finna succeed, and then you got sisters like this who's coming up saying, you know, yeah, y'all niggas can't get jobs, this and that, blah blah blah, or y'all ain't making money. It's like, well, okay, look at the system. What are you doing to try to help? Just like you got these people who talk bad about, you know, how you talk about Obama. You know what I'm saying? Not 100% supporter, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. You know, still gotta, you know, I'll speak. You got these people who talk about the job numbers that came out and Obama this and that or whatever. Oh, he didn't do good, blah, 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 this and that or whatever. But for the most part, like, what did you do to contribute to? Did you employ somebody? Did you hire somebody? Did you create a few jobs? Like, you're talking madness about Obama, about, you know, or the job numbers, this and that, but you're not, you know, helping out people. You're not, it's so same thing like this woman here. She talks down in us and stuff. I'm a brother. She down in us, you know what I mean? But what is she doing to uplift us? Nothing.
And are very hypocritical and very judgmental, and that's the thing that pisses me off the most. Okay, they're hypocritical as hell. They always telling black women they shouldn't do things that they fucking do themselves. For instance, this is one of the number one instances on what I'm talking about. You black men always talking about black women wanting thugs and shit, but yet you always wanting these bougie ass, ghetto ass, superhead hoes. Nah. And you act like you don't. And it's just, and that's the shit that pisses me off. Any nigga that's gonna come on my fucking video right now and say that no, we don't want no, I don't want no superhead. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Shut up. Because if the bitch is up and trying to give you game or give you play, you're going to try to talk to her, period. And if you have a sexual relationship with her, she end up pregnant, then you're going to be one of them dumbass niggas on YouTube talking about you hate your baby mama, she taking all your money, she getting you for child support and all this other dumb shit. Okay? And it's your fault because your ass the one that talk to her and mess with her in the first damn place. But then you want to stay on my damn videos and stay on black women's case about what kind of men they take. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. You black men, you always have a dumbass agenda for everything that you say. You don't ever say anything trying to help yourself or help people or trying to get information out or trying to exchange information with a woman so you can understand why she's the way she is. No, you don't want to understand shit. You just broadcasting your incompetence and you're basically mad. To me, it sounds like you're mad that you can't get certain type of women and you just putting them down by saying.
It sounds like she's talking to herself. She ain't. That's exactly. I haven't even gone this far in the video, but that's exactly what she's doing. You mad at yourself, or you broadcasting this, and you ain't trying to uplift nobody. That's you're talking. It's like you looking in the mirror talking to yourself. Wow. Wolf Tickets, Wolfgang Amadeuz, got Miss Prophet 123 on here. I'm serious about trying to get her on. I want to holler at her and just, you know, I'm gonna send her a message. Yeah, like, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but she really can't say this because there's a bunch of trifling ass white dudes. Her rant was on World Star. Black man in her opinion. Black men ain't shit. You know, black men are assholes. This and that. All of it. There's a bunch of way more trifling ass white dudes. So you can't, and Asian dudes. I mean, dude, you can't just black man and this and that. I'm gonna let you hear it from the horse's mouth.
And they want assholes because they don't want you. Like somebody's supposed to think that you're this great guy or perfect knight in shiny armor or some shit when clearly you're not. So, or how the hell are we supposed to know that shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? You black men, you're ridiculous. So, like I said, yes, you're very hypocritical.
You black man.
You always talking shit about somebody. You always talking about a woman's character and how she present herself, and you meanwhile you calling women bitches and all you disrespectful and you're ignorant. And then you call black women hoes, and they a hoe, but you out here fucking every female you think is cute. And shit like that, this double standard, hypocritical shit, I cannot deal with.
That's what men in general.
I cannot stand black. All of these.
That's what men in general.
And points that I'm making on this video is why I cannot stand black men. I cannot fucking stand it.
Wow.
Yes, I deal with their raggedy ass.
You deal with us.
I still can't stand them.
But you can't stand them.
I still think that they're disgusting.
Wow.
Period, point blank, because of the shit that y'all do.
Wow.
Okay? And
we're gonna look, brothers, if you're in North Carolina, don't date her. Just send her over to Team Pink Dick.
All of y'all, you black men, I mean, anybody can get on YouTube. Anybody get on YouTube, look at these niggas' videos and stuff, and you'll see what the hell I'm talking about. They're weak. They're weak, and they're incompetent, and they're ignorant, and they love broadcasting that shit because they ain't got no better ass sense. They're stupid. I think a lot of black men are dumb as a box of damn rocks. Wow. I think you're stupid as hell. Mm-hmm. You don't know how to conduct yourself in a manner where people don't know that you're weak or pathetic. All of this, and then all of that blaming black women for all your fucking problems shit. No. If black women wasn't doing this, if black women, all of that shit, no. That's just showing that you weak. No. You don't take no responsibility for your damn self. You act like a little ass kid. Wow. Grown men, a man always is going to take full responsibility for whatever that goes wrong. Okay, he's always going to feel like he's responsible because he's a man and he's supposed to be a head. And that's what's wrong with you black men. Okay. And the personal problems that I have personally with when I'm dealing with them is that, you know what I'm saying, I feel like you black men, you don't know your place as men. What? Okay? And you're not dominant. And you niggas don't understand that. You black men do not know how to dominate a situation at all.
What are you talking about? And
then you want a black woman to act cool or act nice, and
she over here making these faces like, a brother don't know how to dominate. Yo, thousands of years ago, brothers dominated the damn planet. How we don't know how to dominate? It's, with sisters like you're not even helping with the cause. You know what I'm saying? You're giving the rest of the world, you're giving that fascination out there, the excuse of locking us up and, keeping us, docile and stuff like that. You're not. I don't, nah.
And all of that shit.
Come on.
When you're not even dominating, you ain't doing shit. You dominating her financially, emotionally, spiritually, or any way? No, you're not dominant. You black men do not know how to dominate no woman. And that's why the fuck you black men stay on YouTube running your damn mouth and talking about you gonna go find a white girl, you gonna go find a woman that's not black. It's because you're incompetent and you're fucking weak and you don't know how to dominate your own damn women. Because guess what? Guess why? Guess why? Why? Because your women are better than you. They're stronger than you. They have a mental stability. They're more mentally stable than you. And that's why the hell you're mad. Period.
Nah, see, the way the world is right now, there are laws that, specifically help black women, and, black women, they pretty much hook y'all up. You know what I'm saying? I'll say the Oprah syndrome. Nothing against Oprah. Shout out to Oprah. Shout out to Kathy Hughes. But, a black woman, y'all could get up and rise and do things or whatever. But, really, it's a glass ceiling with your ass, too. Peep the game. Peep the game. You know what I'm saying? And sister, man, like I said, I'm going to get her on the phone or something. We're going to chop it up. I got to chop it up. I have to check her on a lot of stuff because she really has to do her history on a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? WolfTix Radio, y'all. Y'all know what it is. And we're black. And we're back. And we're black. Yo, WolfTix. What it is, man. Back on this BS with the homegirl, Miss Prophet 123. Very interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. It's a whole situation. She on here bashing brothers, and she black. I mean, I don't know, man. I'll bring this to the game. I don't know if you heard of Project Sock Puppet. Maybe she's Project Sock Puppet. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It's interesting. You know what I'm saying? WolfTix Radio, y'all know what it is. I mean, I'm gonna get back into this little music stuff here, and I've been on here for a cool little minute. We've been letting her just blither and blather and rather and dather and tather. She's Miss Prophet 123 on YouTube. I mean, don't hate her. That's her opinion. She has her opinion. You got people on here, they're telling her, you come across as intelligent. You don't come off as intelligent, just judgmental. You know what I'm saying? And she can see the self-hate is strong with you smart, dumb nigga.
man. I mean, but yeah, it's her opinion, you know what I'm saying? She's basing her theory on a man that she dealt with. Another comment. She's based her theory on men she's dealt with. Take time to figure out what's wrong with you and why you attract these type of men. That's what I was saying. Blaming a race of men is ignorant and at its peak. And now, you said it's your opinion and you're entitled to it. But do yourself a favor and keep your opinion to yourself. It might actually get you the man you pray or feel you would deserve. Oh yeah, amen to that. Amen to that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get back into what she has to say. She's on here for a few more minutes. And let's go.
Because you're supposed to be better. You're supposed to be superior. And you're not. And anybody that's going to try to disagree with what I'm saying, get on YouTube and watch their videos. Black men are superficial as hell. Superficial as shit. They always talk about, these are the two subjects they always talk about on their videos. Money and looks and appearance. Physical shit. That's all they ever talk about. Sex, money, child support, what kind of job she need to have, why you always trying to go after niggas with money.
She obviously don't listen to Wolf Ticket. She don't listen to Wolfgang Amadeuz, Facebook.com/holler at these. Nor does she listen to like Professor Griff, Lennon Honor, who else? It's a bunch of brothers she needs to listen to. Tariq Nasheed, Tariq Elite, shout out to that dude there. She needs to listen. She's not searching. She's not searching, She's definitely.
Or physical appearance. I don't like weave. I like the hair natural. I like perm.
And she got a weave, by the way.
All the shit they always talk. They don't never talk about
she got a weave.
Profound or important. You know what I'm saying? They want to make videos about, you know what I'm saying, black women wanting thugs and shit, but you don't want to make a video about black men being damn thugs. Maybe you need to make a video trying to tell young boys to not be thugs. Maybe you should be helping young black men that way.
I just did that.
Maybe you black men should band together and try to fix the next generation.
Yeah, I did. I'm trying to do that too, but I'm pretty sure the COINTELPRO and like I said, it's Project Sock Puppet. Y'all Google that. I babbled on it and blabbled and talked about it for a little bit, but Project Sock Puppet. They got people out there that are on the net just doing. I think, like I said, it's deep, but nonetheless, shit. She says, we need to band together and say something. I mean, I just put this little thing. Wiz Khalifa, pretty much, not Wiz Khalifa, I'm sorry. I got the wrong coon. Shout out to Wiz, I'm just playing. Who is it? It's Danny Brown. It's this rapper dude. He's a dope rapper, but I heard 50 was gonna sign him, and 50 looked at him and was like, who is this nigga? This nigga got perm, and this nigga look real feminine. He look real suspect. Real, I don't know. But nonetheless, he had a video about, him selling crack. And I'm like, how this coon ass nigga selling crack? Like, but I mean, the message that he's trying to put across is, nigga, basically, Danny Brown, he talks about getting gypped by a crackhead. The crackhead came and gave him $100, and he gave him a gang of crack. And then Dan looked at the damn $100 bill, and it was fake. Crackhead came back the next day. Danny and his homeboy beat the shit out the crackhead, and the crackhead, he ran off or whatever, and it's like, damn, he beat the shit out of him, and he ran off, and crackhead ran off. And the next day, Danny Brown see him again on the sidewalk and cracked that nigga upside the head with a bottle. Crackhead all fucked up, crying and shit, telling him he's sorry, blah, blah, blah. But Danny Brown still sitting there, still sitting there mad, like, damn, I lost $100, blah, blah, blah. Nonetheless, go to the store. He said, he gonna get off that fake $100 bill. He take it to Rajiv, go buy some crack bags, and he figured get it off easy, you know what I mean? And then, the Rajiv checked it and took the $100 bill and looked at it and hold it up to the light and scratched it and sniffed it and ran the pen over it and it turned brown. So all the time, the whole damn dollar was real. So I was like, wow. Moral of the story is, don't sell crack like these dumbass niggas. Get a legit hustle, kids. So yeah, I mean, there are brothers out here who are trying to get that message across and trying to, counteract the bullshit. The bullshit is very worldwide known, big. It's too big for just one or a couple of brothers to. I ain't gonna say to not stop it, but we can try to help. But you're not helping with trying to, help us say anything to the next generation because, in your opinion, we're assholes. We ain't shit. Don't look up to niggas. Fuck wrong with you.
We black women are not doing such a great, outstanding job. Maybe you should do that. Maybe you should make videos about that. No, you're going to make videos about black women every 5 damn seconds about how we're this, that, and the third. You don't like weed. You need to do this. You need to do that. Shut the fuck up. Because if you niggas ain't doing the shit yourself, you don't need to be criticizing nobody else on what the hell they're doing. Period, point blank. And that's why I find you black men disgusting. You disgust me.
Wow.
Okay? Right. I'm the type of woman, like, when I'm dealing with black men in relationships, I'm very bitchy. You know what I'm saying? I'm very moody.
Wow.
And I need to be dominated. So if I want a guy that's dominant and that's a little mean or a little rough, that's my prerogative.
You see what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? That's what I need. I know what type of woman I am.
You see what I'm talking about? So she wants a nigga to bust her upside her motherfucking head. That's pretty much what she said. Real talk. Wolf tickets.
Wolfgang Amadeuz. Y'all know what it is, man. Playing that real good hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Got some of this Dom Kennedy. Been playing that Dom Kennedy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dude, Lamert Park song, you know what I mean? Back to this ratchetness. This is it. I'm done. Black man, in her opinion. Miss Prophet. 1, 2, 3. This is what she says.
I'm immature. You know what I'm saying? I'm spoiled. You know what I'm saying? I always want what I want when I want it. I need a man that's not going to give me what I want when I want it. Period. He's going to give me what I want, but he's going to give me what he think I need instead of what I'm demanding. And then I need that type of man that's going to make me respect him. And if you don't make me respect you, I'm not going to do that shit.
Pay attention.
It's not me.
Pay attention, players.
And say, well, you a bitch, and that's probably why you
pay attention, players.
Issues, whatever. No, motherfucker. No, I'm not a bitch.
She said
what
motherfucker.
It is I'm a woman, and I need to be dominated. Because when I'm dominated, I'm going to act like a lady and act respectful. Okay? I have to be manhandled. That's the only damn way I'm going to say, hi, honey. That's the only way I'm going to do that shit. Because
she don't want me to manhandle her. I get on her. She sitting there laying on the little bed, little ratchet little bed or whatever. I manhandle your little young ass.
If I'm not getting what I need the way I need it done, I'm going to act like a brat bitch. Period, point blank. I need the type of guy that's going to dominate. A lot of women, all women are like that. All women need to be dominated. I don't give a fuck. If she's a lesbo and she on some, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to be dominated, I want to rule the world type shit, then yeah, you don't even mess with that. She's a dyke. But the point is, if she's a real woman, all real women need to be dominated. They need to be dominated one way or another. That's the only way you're going to run shit. And that's what's wrong with you black men. You're incompetent. You don't know your place as men. You don't know.